Does true attraction really come from, and how would a guy have truly attracted a girl?
Well, it's part of it is that it is physical attraction like that, but it's so much more. It's not only that. You're just blinded by this idea of this girl who's sexually attractive, so you think that's everything. That's not what real attraction is. You don't know anything about her until you've actually gone up and talked to her and met her. And real attraction is something that happens in the moment. It's something that's developed organically. It's something that can only happen once you've met her, one. And it's something that can only develop over time once you experience things together. And that can be an experience that's as quick as looking at her. It could be a conversation that you're having. It could be a series of dates that you're having. But it's always a process. Attraction and seduction, it's an ongoing process. And the way to really embrace seduction and attraction is to embrace the entire process and take it slow. Let the process unfold the way it will. It doesn't just happen in a second. It's not like a 5-second conversation. Oh God, I got to get out and get the number, and then it's over. That's not real seduction. That's not real attraction. Real attraction is something that happens without words. It's basically a bunch of judgments going through her head the whole time. The second you see a girl and you think that she's hot, you're judging her because she's hot. You're saying she's sexually attractive. I need to go talk to her because I'm attracted to her. That's a judgment call on your part. That's not even true. Like we just said, you don't know her yet. Let go of the idea that you think you're sexually attracted to her until you get to know her. Yeah. When you can start treating her like everybody else, because everybody is equal, the second you say she's hot and this other girl's not hot, therefore I need to go talk to the hot girl, you're not treating those two girls as equals. The real key is to start talking to everybody equally, to start treating everybody as equals, to be open and listening to everybody the same way. And what we do is we listen to one girl a certain way because she's hot, and we listen to another girl a completely different way because she's not hot. By doing that, the very act of doing that is blocking off any natural attraction to grow between the girl that you think is hot or the girl that you think is not hot. How
does not talking to the less hot girl affect the attraction of the more hot girl?
Not talking to the girl who's less hot. Oh, because it's a reflection of who you are. So it's not maybe it's not the act right then, but by being a person who goes around and says I'm gonna talk to the less hot girl this way, that's a reflection of your character. Yeah. And your character grows out of the way that you treat people. When you treat people with respect, when you treat people equally, when you see the value in every person. So if you see a girl who's not sexually attractive to you, and you treat her lower than a girl who is sexually attractive to you, that's a reflection on who you are, and that's something you're going to be carrying with you wherever you go, so that when you do talk to the girl who is hot, it shows. It may not show mentally all the time, you may not speak it, but it's going to be in the back of your head, it's going to be in your heart, and you're not going to be letting yourself out. You start reaching to other things, you start thinking I'm not good enough, because if she finds out that I think she's really hot and this girl over here isn't hot, then she's going to reject me.
Yeah.
When you come from, and I don't want to get too way into this, but when you come from a place where you're proud of what you believe in your heart, you have nothing to fear, you have nothing to hide. Everything is open, all of your thoughts are open, and when your mind is open, and your mind is clear, and your ears open, your eyes are open, then that's when true attraction happens. That's beyond words and beyond thought. But when we see girls, we rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
You know, she's an 8, I'm a 4. She's a 10, oh God, I'm a 3.
Yeah.
See what you're doing? What you're really doing is you're not actually saying that she's a 10. What you're really saying is that you're a 3. You see? You're actually telling yourself that you're not good enough every time you say it and you see a girl and you say she's a 10. It's all a figment of your imagination. It's all made up in your mind. But the more your mind is clouded by those ways of thinking, the more that your mind is clouded by those kinds of judgments, you see, we all know it ourselves. We think of it ourselves. We think it's something we have to keep hitting. It's like, oh God, she can't know that I think she's a 10 because it shows that I'm weak. It shows that I'm needy, whatever. Well, it does show that you're needy. When you stop thinking about that scale, when you start treating all women equally and all men equally, and you see people for who they really are, beauty and physical beauty and all the other stuff, then those thoughts start going away, and you're not afraid of letting yourself out anymore. You stop reaching for, you stop trying to be the funny guy. You stop trying to be the cool, like laid back guy. You stop trying to be the cocky guy because you don't care about all that stuff. Because you're not trying to block off the ugly judgments of your mind.
So are you saying once you get rid of those ugly judgments, that's when the nervousness around girls come? Or is that when the natural attraction comes? That's
when the natural attraction comes. The nervousness around girls will naturally start going away once you treat them equally because you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Now, right? When you see, when you are so attached to this idea of you need this girl because she's hot, you need her to respond to you. Not even like get her phone number, just to respond to you favorably. You don't need that at all. But you think you need that because you don't feel it in yourself. You see the physical beauty there and you say, God, she's beautiful, I need that beauty in my life. The reason you think you need that beauty in your life is because you don't feel like you have it in your own life. When you feel like you have it in your own life, You don't need to get it from somebody else.
No, so I like that.
You know, it's like, it's great if she's right here by your side. You want to have a beautiful. Who doesn't want to have a beautiful girlfriend they can be proud of?
Yeah.
But it's coming from a very, very different place of enriching your life versus needing it.
Yeah.
If it's not inside of us already, you're going to be running around on the street chasing after girls forever.
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to be covering up the true you, because the true you has that ugly spot of I'm not good enough. I mean, if you follow your heart and you follow that path, you allow it to unfold. You allow that seduction process to unfold slowly, gradually. You take your time, you take it slow. That's when the real stuff happens.